doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread podcast in the house. Hey!
We'll have a little pop-up. Have everybody over. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. Just all this blackness, and we all just getting together. We playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, you know, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights. You know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now,
Man, so it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot. More than I could say to you guys.
Hey, Twitter world, yours truly. Well, last night I was at a restaurant with a bunch of friends watching the debacle. Good game until then, anyway. But, you know, when we saw it in replay, there was no sound. Our first reaction was, well, Rudolph, Mason, you're going to get fined for trying to take his helmet off. And then, Garrett, you're going to get fined for taking his helmet off. And then, Garrett, you're going to get suspended for trying to hit him with that helmet, which made no sense at all. Garrett, you're 280 pounds. You don't need a helmet to take care of a quarterback. And Pouncey, you're going to get suspended. Tried to kick the man in the head when he was on the ground. What bothered me a little bit, I got to say, was hearing all the announcers become prosecutors and talk about criminal activity and prosecuting and all of that, and claiming they never saw this before. Come on. Anybody who's been around football has seen this. We've seen it in training camp. It's hot. Linemen 2-3 days a week get in a fight. The first thing they do is trying to take the other guy's helmet off. Kudos to ESPN2. They showed a montage of college players and pro players who took guys' helmets off and tried to hit them. And Ryan Clark and Marcellus Wiley, love what you guys had to say. You were right on. What I don't get is in baseball, they could purposely throw a ball 90 miles an hour at a guy's head because the guy jogged around the bases, or because they hit one of their own the other team's players, and the benches could clear. Guys are hitting each other in the back and all of that, and it's reported almost humorously. You know, it's part of the game. In hockey, it's part of the game. But in basketball, in football, it's criminal activity. It's thuggish action. You have to tell me why you think that's the case. One thing I do know, in the what is it called, Make My Day law in Colorado or Stand Your Ground in Florida, Mason would have been the aggressor. He would have been the guy prosecutor. I'm just saying. Take care.
My nigga OJ. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread podcast. We back, triple B's. We in the house. We got everybody here. We got Tim Measles. We got the Brothers of Doom. We got me, DKC Stork. What's going on, fellas?
What's good?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What it do?
What it do, shawty? What's up? My bad. Let's do a quick check-in before we get back to what the brother OJ. I know we had talked about it, but this new old nigga version of OJ, I'm really falling in love with. I hope he don't kill nobody that I love.
He ain't do that shit.
He didn't do it. Not guilty. OJ. That's how they found it. Anyway, let's check in. We'll start from the furthest away from me. 10 meters. What's going on, man?
Man, ain't shit going on here. I am just chilling in Austin. I am on the road first thing in the morning. Going back to the roots. Now, well, I would say where the roots was settled. KC. I'll be there tomorrow night. That's right. So I can't wait. I am looking forward to seeing everybody. Everybody.
I'm excited.
Everybody. I'm excited. But here in Austin, I am just chilling. I just got back from a wedding last week. My brother just got married. Man, congratulations to my brother, Derek and Shan. That's his lovely wife. Okay. On a wonderful wedding. I would like to say that. Also, I had wanted to mention before we get started and everything, man, I was looking back over the past, I guess, month or two or whatever, and I was kind of, looking back and saying, damn, I have wonderful friends that I chill with. Yeah. I was looking at the friendship situation, and I was looking at mainly 3 guys that I, just recently met, but who've accepted me, and we all have come together, and we are all tight. Yes,
sir.
And even though we do a podcast every week, I mean, we became together, and we're kind of tight. And even though we, I may not respond on Messenger like I usually do, or I should do, but it just feels like I feel inclusive into this bond that we have. So I just wanted to say, thank y'all for including me, in the group and things like that. So, but other than that, nothing's going on new, as far as here in Austin and working in the hospital.
All love, man. All love, pimp. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, no problem.
James, what's up, man?
What's happening? What's the good word?
Talk to the people.
Shit, man. I'm just out here grinding, man. I'm in job hunting mode now. Finished up my program, graduated. Now I'm just out here, networking. And,
congratulations,
make
man.
things happen. Appreciate it. So I'm just keeping myself busy, until that time comes.
Thank you, man, and thank you to you and your lovely wife for having us to help you celebrate that very momentous occasion.
Oh yeah, that was a nice dinner we had.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting all that. I thought it was gonna be just me and her until like a couple days before, when she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna order appetizers for the table." I said, "What you mean tables?"
Yeah.
I said, "How many people is coming?" She just kind of shrugged her shoulders, like, I don't know.
Yeah, she told us to be quiet, bro. Cause she sent me a message. Well, I'm sure she sent everybody messages, and then she probably knew that because it's a podcast, or whatever. And so she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, don't say nothing, cause I was gonna be on the podcast. Hey, dog, we about to go eat, nigga, barbecue." And usually, I was like, "Yeah, I'm glad you told me don't say nothing."
So so it was a pleasant surprise. It was cool to see everybody, and eat, break bread as we supposed to do.
We did. We broke bread.
That's indeed.
Meats.
Onion rings,
all that shit.
The largest onion rings in captivity.
But proud of you, bro. Man, really. I know we talked about it before, man. But proud of you.
Captivity. Nigga, was y'all on a prison island or some shit?
No, it's like they usually you only see onions like that in the wild. Rings like that out in the wild, not like
Hey, 10 minutes though. They did have me and Joe on like a little nigga table. We went on the main table. We on a little side nigga table. They had me, Joe, Lady Lavender, our boy, James' boy, Sharpton.
They put the wild niggas all at one table. They did.
We was in Australia, nigga. They had us in the goddamn penal
nigga, that shit on purpose because she knew what was up. And I get but Monique's pops was like right there, and I could hear him kind of like. He listening to our stories. He was like, "This nigga crazy." I was like,
"Nigga, marry my daughter, nigga."
Let's marry my daughter.
Did this man just say they was getting drunk?
Hold on. They had James at the grown-up table. He was like, "Can I go over here and play with my friends?"
hey, James. Yeah, James did move though. We was down there talking stupid as shit.
It's your ass right here. You ain't going nowhere.
Nah, that wasn't me actually. That was her.
Oh yeah, she probably didn't want to hear none of that.
I was just gonna sit where I said. That's what I was saying. I can get up and mingle if I need to.
Yeah,
Right.
But if you want me to sit here, I'll sit here. And then she's like, no, you can sit with your friends. And then I moved.
She probably heard that one. Hey, James, remember that one night when we couldn't find your car and we was walking around the city drinking?
That didn't need to be amongst everybody.
And then so much shit came out.
Okay, this is what it is. Like, people are aware of, like, loosely of what I've done in the past, but don't have all the details necessarily.
Yeah,
Right.
So they just don't need the details.
I think even Lady Lavender was like, cause she got quiet too. She was just like, "Oh, y'all was acting stupid."
Yeah, all I know there were stories of pimps in parking lots and vomit in the bathroom.
Vomit in the bathroom. It was
vomited clothes in bathrooms.
random guns being pulled on niggas.
Guns being pulled.
There was a smorgasbord.
It was good. It was a good time, bro.
I still be thinking about when dude choked me out in the car though.
Hey,
Oh, Dad.
hey, dog. Hey, it's crazy because that nigga pulled a gun on us. I was like, okay. I thought we was gonna die at the time your homeboy was choking you out in the car while you was driving. That's the one time I thought we was about to die.
I felt like more in danger then than when the dude pulled the guns on us.
Yeah.
Pulled the gun on us.
Real talk.
Damn.
We was literally driving.
Literally driving.
niggas,
And I couldn't get him out, but he had it locked in.
James was driving. I'm in the passenger seat. His homeboy in the back. He on some like 10-year-old. I don't want to go home. So this nigga tell
It's
James,
3:30 in the morning.
we gonna go to this other spot. And James like, no, nigga, I have to get up in the morning. And this nigga puts this nigga in a motherfucking. He locks him in,
Your
dog.
neck choke.
He rear naked choked this nigga while he was driving. I don't understand.
But why?
Because he didn't want to go home.
You drunk little asshole.
How bad of a home life must you have as an adult where you choke a nigga to death because you don't want to go home?
And that nigga lived in a nice crib by himself.
Oh, he lives alone, probably.
Yeah, I guess he's just lonely.
Probably got tired of jacking off.
He probably got like a lot of stiff socks, like stiff socks, just like
Stiff
that,
socks.
A lot of stiff socks at home. I don't know.
Man.
Trying to get at him.
And then the quote of the night though was I'm happy they made it.
Yeah, of course, me, dog. That nigga almost got me shot in the face. He almost got me and James shot in the face for some shit that we didn't do.
He said, "Oh, they made it. Good for them.
Good for them." Hey, and that's why I haven't seen that nigga since like 2003. And
I was gonna say that was like 15 years ago.
yeah, if the nigga who was the reason why you got a gun pulled on you in a random parking garage responds with, "Huh, I'm glad they made it. Good for them.
Good for them niggas.
Good for them niggas. Fuck him for life."
That's my dude, man. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Hold on, dog. I like how Joe was like, "Course me, he did that." I was like, "Yeah, he did that," and then he was like, "Yeah, I did that." He hit that motherfucking Rick James.
Nah, he didn't say I did it. He said I probably did that.
Yeah, it was kind of. You're right. He said I probably did that. It was like a Rick James. It was like that motherfucking Charlie Murphy, real Hollywood type shit.
That
nigga.
episode with Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, nigga. He was like, "Yeah, I probably did that."
I put my feet on his head, nigga's car.
Hey,
What I look like just over here, just slapping people.
hey,
I slapped it out.
He like, no. First he's like, "I don't remember that," and he's like, "Yeah, I probably did that." Hey, they made it. Good for
He
them.
didn't know what I was talking about at first. He called me back. He owned up to it with when he called me back because he didn't know what I was talking about at first.
Because then if he didn't remember it, I would have had Damon call him, and he was like, "Oh, you right. My bad." That nigga hit that. They made it. Well, good for them. Good for them. I was like, "Fuck him." In hindsight though, It's kind of like this situation we're gonna talk about in this next segment, where course speed was holding up traffic, and old boy got mad, but the retaliation probably did not equal what course speed was doing. This was exactly this Miles Garrett, fucking Rudolph situation where we did not need to have a gun pulled in our face. That dude probably could have been like, "Fuck you niggas," and called it a good day.
Right.
All course speed was doing was trying to holler at some hoes. And he was like, hold on, man. And then when the dude drove off, I think course speed said something slick to him, which probably upset him. And it was silly. Anyway, going around the horn. Hey, Joe, what's up, man? We talked about in the pregame. Nick and Prep, you was commentating the game. Great season, but it comes to an end.
Well, yeah, 11-1. So they came to the game undefeated, and somebody's had to go.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it was still an excellent season, man. They and the thing about it, from what I understand, all their best players are juniors.
Nice.
So
Gotcha.
I got a chance to come back and do it next year. So congratulations to those young men over there at Lincoln Prep. They put in some tough work, and shout out.
Yes.
Love it. So what's going on with you though, man? You good? How's the week been?
Man, the weeks are coming, the weeks are going.
Yeah. About to be New Year. About to be New Year. New Year, new Joe.
Yes, indeed.
I like it. New Year, new Joe. Huh? Well, on this side, I'm happy because I'm sure y'all realize it, but I will just put it out there that if everybody makes it tomorrow, it will be the first time that the Brothers Breaking Bread podcast have all been under one roof.
Not sure about that.
Yeah.
Wow. We was all in a wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. How? I mean, I guess you're right. But hold on.
Yeah.
We were not Brothers Breaking Bread at that time.
But we weren't Brothers Breaking Bread.
So
technicalities and shit.
Fuck no, my statement still remains, nigga. Fuck a technicality. We were nigga Rodwin then. Brothers Breaking Bread podcast had not been born.
No,
that's true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Back up off me, nigga. 10 feet, everybody. But yes,
I'm looking forward to it.
Technically speaking. So with that said, I don't know if you want to bring a special hats. I don't know. Well, anyway, but we need to get a picture.
I mean, we need to get some T-shirts, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, T-shirts, pictures. I mean,
like nigga, we literally need to get the picture from the thing, and we need to make T-shirts and just rock them mugs. I ain't saying for tomorrow.
Well,
too late for tomorrow, but we need to get T-shirts though.
We do. We need to do that. I agree.
That sounds good than a motherfucker. Yeah.
I like it. But I would also like a picture of. I mean, I want to keep the logo the same for the podcast. I like the logo, but I also would like to have a picture of all of us together. Boom. There we go.
I agree.
In the
Agree.
On a different note from the Weebay household,
nigga, what we need to do in the picture? Hold on. What we need to do in the picture is we need to recreate the fucking promo, like the little picture. You know what I'm saying? Our little
with our faces.
JPay, yeah, we need to recreate that motherfucker. That's what we need to do.
So we gotta look homeless with headphones.
Yeah. we gotta get some bread. We gotta get some bread. And we gotta do a black and white photo, nigga. We gotta do that shit.
I was thinking maybe just like headphones and dominoes.
Yeah, we just do it the regular. But nigga, but we could do a regular shit, but we need to do that shit too.
I like it. I do like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
that shit.
I like it.
God damn it.
But
motherfucker, if I bend down, I'm not getting up.
Damn. Yeah, he do. He is old. He older than but take care of yourself.
Shit.
But announcement here on the podcast. Me and Lady Lavender will be getting married next year.
All right.
Congratulations, my brother.
Yeah. I'm terrified because I have to. She's Nigerian. Her people are Nigerian. She's American. How that goes? She's Nigerian American. So I have to go down and do a knocking ceremony this Thanksgiving. So when you guys was talking about cooking for Thanksgiving, I was like, oh yeah, I won't be here. I have to go to Houston, Texas to perform the ceremony.
So you won't be partaking in the fine smoked meats we have to offer then.
I know. That's why I said save me a sliver. Is somebody on the police scanner or something? What's going on in the background? I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'll be down there in Houston, knocking ceremony. My Damon, he has to work. Yeah, well, actually, he will be with his family. He was going to be my representative, so my uncle has stepped in to be my representative to announce me to her family. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a video footage. So we're going to have a ceremony in Houston. We're looking. We had a date set, but now we might push it back a little bit more for her sister, who's having a baby around that time, just so we can be clear that she has the baby and not put her in any kind of circumstances. But we will be having we're gonna have a ceremony down there in Houston, and gonna have a party here in Kansas City for. Of course, we don't expect people to come to Houston for our wedding, but for people who can make it to the wedding, definitely want y'all brothers to come. We're gonna have a get together here in Kansas City, just a small celebration to celebrate with our peeps up here. So putting it out there. First time I think I talked to Anthony about it because I was putting him on the I didn't know if he's gonna be in Austin or where, because he's he's a traveler. I didn't know where he's gonna be in the world, so I let him know 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was putting him on both the lists as far as like invitations. But yeah, man, yeah, it's going down next year. Boom, there we have it. And outside of that, her friend, I guess our friend, our friend Rebecca, I guess her friend, this is my friend now, came from New York. She's here in the house now. For the house invite. She's looking forward to meeting all you guys. So it's been good, man. Besides the fact that my job been working me, I clocked out today. I think I had 102 hours for 2 weeks of work, and I don't work weekends.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so
that's all I can say is damn. Shit.
The EP world. Yeah. I think it might have been one day I didn't work. Yeah, anyway, yeah, there's a lot of 16-hour days in the EP world, and you know what it is. Anyway, we can move on. Anything else? Everybody good?
Yeah, we straight.
All right.
Well, I'm straight.
So going back to what OJ was talking about, y'all brothers been keeping up, seeing the video of this Browns Miles. Oh, hold on, let me pause this. And then for some, like I said, I still while my Skype is hating. I won't let y'all see my screen. But have y'all seen this Myles Garrett, Pouncey, Rudolph in both teams bench clearing fight?
I seen the melee on ESPN this morning. I didn't really know anything until actually this morning because I refused to watch the AFC North in play. Football. I don't like the NFC North.
You just mad because the motherfucking. You was mad because the Saints lost to the motherfucking Falcons.
Yeah, they did, motherfucker. Them damn Saints. I'm still salty about that shit. I'm still salty, but no, I did not get a chance to watch the game, but I did see the video the next morning.
I ain't watched the game. I just saw all the updates. I thought a nigga got killed on the field the way these motherfucking updates is popping up.
Right. Shit. But no, it was like, wow. Damn.
I mean, it's wild, damn, but we have seen other instances where football players have swung helmets or hit niggas with their helmets. You saw, like, what was it, Gronk a year ago or 2 years ago, where he jumped his big 200 and whatever pound ass jumped on a nigga's back and fucked him up and had him out the game. So it's like, I don't know. We can get into that as we talk about it. I don't know if it's our society and 24-hour video and access to everything, and everybody has immediate feedback without being able to really think about what's happened in football over the years. But it's just crazy to me that niggas is really talking about not only, I mean, I get suspensions, but he's suspended indefinitely. And also, they talking about this white boy talking about pressing charges?
Right. From what I saw, was he was the instigator. The quarterback was the instigator. And, basically he put hands on, I forget, Garrett, I think that was his name. Yeah, so he had put hands on him and, and basically instigated the whole thing. But I thought, the NFL had a rule that the one that starts it is the one that gets the most punishment.
I mean, he should get a punishment, I get it, but I do understand that if a nigga gets hit upside the head with a helmet, especially in this new league, you may or may not get a more game suspension. But this whole thing where he's suspended indefinitely, let's not forget that he's the nigga that's suspended indefinitely is on the team with the quarterback on the bench who's hurt, who been diddling bitches in bathrooms for the last I don't know how long.
Damn. So
bitches. I mean women. Sorry, damn, I fucked up. Women.
Okay.
I've been drinking. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
Where everybody else at? Where everybody else at on this? We got two other niggas quiet.
Basically, it looked to me like the quarterback, Rudolph, didn't like the way he got tackled and started in on him, tried to take his helmet, couldn't get it off, but then Garrett got his helmet off, and then he kind of kept coming. After he got his helmet, he kind of came. I don't know if he was coming after him to get his helmet back or whether he thought he really wanted to fight, which I doubt. And then Garrett just used the helmet and busted him aside.
He busted him smooth upside the motherfucker.
This is really about optics.
He made that nigga blink, dog. He made that white boy blink. He said, "Hey,
that motherfucker made me blink."
If he would like snatched his helmet and then threw it across the field, who was that dude from New Orleans that did that? I know you know what I'm talking about.
You know.
Damn it, I can't think of it.
But also,
man, you New Orleans Saints fan, ain't you?
Yeah, I am a Saints fan.
James, also, you
did it. Which one did it?
Blonde hair. What's his name?
Azalone, I think that's who did it.
That's not it.
I'm gonna say Apollonia, dog.
No, Apollonia.
Ain't that bitch Apollonia?
Never played NFL.
Apollonia be pulling niggas' helmets off all the time.
Nah, he was the dude because somebody did something to the quarterback and he went and snatched dude's helmet off and threw it across the field. Anyway, I ain't wait on you.
Hold on, James.
He might have got like a one game and they probably would have been done with him. The fact he actually got it and busted dude upside the head like that, it's bad optics, man.
Hey,
and
James,
that's why he got the big
James, you missed the fact. You also missed that Rudolph had his foot in Myles Garrett's nuts too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's intentional or not. But all I know is if you're trying to pull my helmet off and your foot's in my nuts.
But everybody saw him bust him upside the head with that helmet.
No, I get that, but I'm saying that, but people acting like. To me, is the next day people talk about nothing has ever happened in the NFL like this, and then it's like I don't
know if anybody ever got busted in the head with a helmet like that.
Well, niggas been swinging helmets at him.
Oh no,
they've been trying to connect.
I'm not saying been swinging before, but he connected.
I know he connected though, but I'm saying is people acting like they ain't never seen niggas swing helmets before. That's what they acting like. Like they ain't never people saying to quote many of a fucking talking head that said I've never seen someone try to use a helmet as a weapon. That's what they were saying. That's bullshit. Cause if you swinging something at me, you're trying to hit me.
It was Kyle Turley.
Kyle Turley. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Roger.
Right.
Yeah, man. I just think the optics is what got
him.
No, the optics are bad. In the fact that
that's what really got him. And I think
it was a prime time game too. It was a prime. It was.
Ain't he been fined twice already this year, or something like that?
Who? Myles Garrett?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a combination, man. That's what.
I get it though, but they talking about criminal charges, nigga.
Man, they say I heard that shit before, man. That's just talk.
Niggas be talk. I just saying, dog. But like I said, shout out to the OG OJ. Like I said, I love this version of old nigga OJ, dog. And he bring up a good point, dog. In baseball, you allowed to throw you allowed to throw a small hard object at a nigga's head at 90 miles an hour just because you feel offended.
But they don't throw it at people's heads.
They don't.
They throw it at their leg. They throw it at their ass.
I don't know about that.
I will pull some clips of them throwing high and tight.
I don't know about that.
I will pull up some clips, Joe. Hold on now.
Throw it at their head.
It's called chin music for a reason.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Yeah, they throw it high and tight, but I'm talking about
Sweet
nigga at
chin
the
music.
head.
High and tight, what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, Joe. I ain't gonna fight.
They don't connect with the head that often. If they connect with the head,
because them niggas duck.
So
them niggas duck, Joe.
So we talking about
they do duck.
So it's really because it's not really because he swung the helmet. It's because he connected, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's really what we're saying. If you don't actually connect, you're straight.
That's what Joe said. As long as them niggas keep ducking, it ain't the same. That's what Joe just said.
Exactly. Exactly. That's real talk.
Nigga, that helmet
is so hard.
So don't be accurate.
So you basically, hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, Joe just blamed the victim, dog. Joe just said Rudolph should have ducked, nigga. It's his fault.
Nigga, hey, he was bobbing when he should have been weaving.
He was bobbing when he should have been weaving.
This is like fucking Goodfellas when Tommy shoots Spider and it's fucking kill the guy. He said I'm a good fucking shot.
What do you want?
What do you want from me? I'm a good shot.
Hey, but on top of that though, and I'm sorry to say it, that nigga Rudolph got a history of being a MAGA fan and being a MAGA supporter. So fuck him. He said fuck Kaepernick for doing that kneeling shit. So I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm in no way defending Rudolph Mason. Like I said, he the one who set the shit off.
He set it off. But like I said, dog, we all have had friends that have got us into fights for no reason. And I said on Twitter, dog, the only person that I feel for is that nigga Pouncey, dog. Because Pouncey got caught in a situation where, okay, I don't really fuck with this nigga, but he is my quarterback, and you did just hit him upside the head with a helmet. The rules indicate that I must now punch you in the motherfucking face, dog. I'm sorry.
No. Oh, no. Pouncey getting a fine, too. He tried to Goodfellow that motherfucker.
No. I know. He needs to get fined, but I'm saying, though, everybody in here has had a homeboy that has gotten him into a situation where you like, when we get home, we going to have a talk.
Right.
Yeah. But right now, we gonna fight our way out this motherfucker. But you the reason why we fighting, nigga. And that was Pouncey. Pouncey was like, I don't fuck with you, but the rules dictate that a nigga just hit you upside the head with a helmet. I must now fight for you.
I gotta fight.
Nigga, we came together, we fighting together.
We gotta fight together, right. Dog. And course speed, this episode's for you. Anyway,
in turn, you know, like it's like I said, it's really because he connected. I mean, you talking about like fights? There's been worse fights.
Oh yeah, basketball had worse fights.
Oh, I tell you what. Who was the dude? The receiver from the Texans and the dude from the Titans. Remember that fight? Andre Johnson and that light skinned dude or that red nigga from
that red nigga. Who that nigga Brawny nigga? Who you talking about?
They motherfuckers had a real fight. You don't remember that shit?
I'm trying to remember. I just remember who was that when Dallas played Philadelphia? When niggas kept running to the star and fucking
Terrell Owens.
That was Terrell Owens that did that.
Yeah, I'm saying that was Terrell Owens, and then
I'm talking about a fight.
But I'm saying, but nigga,
Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan. Remember that fight?
Them
motherfuckers fall.
No, there's just been so many fights. All I'm saying is niggas be acting stupid. Niggas and white folks. White folks can be niggas too. Niggas be acting stupid, dog, when they be acting like this shit ain't ever fucking happened ever before in the history of football. I'm like, give me a... Niggas played football with leather helmets. Come on, bruh. Niggas been fighting forever. The fuck y'all talking about?
Right.
It's just like it wasn't never a primetime football game. It wasn't the Thursday night football game when niggas decided to bust niggas upside the head with a helmet. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, and what about when the ref hit dude in the eye with his flag and blinded him for life?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Remember that shit?
Like I said,
that was aggressive.
Like I said,
remember that, but that ain't got nothing to do with this.
All I said
does.
When Robert,
that was aggression on the field.
All I'm saying when Gronk waited till like fucking 2 minutes after the play to jump on that nigga's back from the Bills and fucked him up. That nigga had to lead the game on a cart.
Oh, and what about when AJ Green choke slammed old dude from the Jag?
Hey nigga, what about when Antonio Brown kicked the motherfucker?
Remember that shit?
What about when Antonio Brown kicked the nigga in the face on the kickoff return, nigga?
What's that?
When Antonio Brown kicked the goddamn punter in the face on the punt return, nigga.
I think about it, there's been a lot of wild incidents.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying, though, dog. People be acting so stupid and fucking reactionary, dog. It's like when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's bad, but that happens.
Damn.
It's football, nigga. We are cavemen, dog. We are I'm not a caveman anymore, but when I was a football player, nigga, I was a caveman, bro. We are cavemen. I'm sorry.
Got all kind of shit. You got you got motherfuckers stealing motherfuckers chains on the field and shit.
On the field.
Who was that? Crabtree?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, cause then him and was that Sherman got into it. Crabtree. You know what it is? Fuck Crabtree.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's. I mean, I don't think
the optics of it, though, dog. I get it. It's the optics of it.
He could have gave him the game and a fine and kind of moved on, probably. But now it's a big deal.
I mean, there's literally a nigga on the Browns who fucking tried to punt a bitch in a hotel. He tried to fucking do a field goal kick with her face in a hotel, dog. He is playing for the Browns, dog. What are we talking about? Yeah, and true, she was acting erratic and off the chain, but he tried to kick a non-participant in the face with his foot. But we gonna act like this worst thing niggas ever seen in their life? Come on, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Ray Carew tried to kill his baby's mama, nigga.
Ray Carew, right.
Oh, Ray.
Dumbass Ray.
I get it's not on the field, dog, but when people try to act like this the worst thing they ever seen from football players on the football field, I'm like, come on. Do you watch football? Do you really watch football?
And definitely once somebody brought up talking about that's assault. We suppressed. I'm like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
They should have had Ray Lewis come on immediately and be like, nah, don't do that.
I'll say one thing about, and you know, I don't have a love affair going like OJ like you do, but I will concede.
Hold on, nigga. Why I gotta have a love
affair? A couple things. It's that whenever I was going to talk about hockey fights, now them motherfuckers assault each other.
Nigga,
I didn't see hockey fights where I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers deserve to go to jail.
Nigga, they be knocking out niggas' teeth.
Right.
Niggas ain't got no teeth in hockey.
Them motherfuckers will let them motherfuckers fight for 20 minutes just to try to let that shit get out. Let them get it out.
Like, hold on, dog. They be donkey punching niggas in hockey.
Yes.
They be donkey punch, and if you don't know what donkey punch is,
jersey over his head so he can't see.
Yeah, you have www.google.com. If you don't know what donkey punch is, look that shit up. I'm not about to explain to you, but they be donkey punching niggas in hockey, dog. And you trying to tell me this? I said, man, hold the fuck. There was like,
they got
of course
sticks, dog.
Yeah, of course there were two niggas. They have been niggas that been hit in the head with sticks in hockey.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it got so bad in hockey that it shit almost killed the sport.
Yeah,
you know. They had to like, all right, that's enough. Like this shit is like
nigga,
way out of hand.
we can't show this on TV right this
Right. Because they used to show the whole goddamn thing. And that's what you used to watch the hockey highlights for. Is hoping that you see a fight.
But dog, I brought this up at work, dog. Of course, with like, there was 2 white guys at work. They're like vendors, and they're like, I was like, hold on, man. I brought the baseballs thing up. I brought hockey up. Man, that's different. I'm like, how, nigga? I didn't say nigga. I wanted to. I'm like, how? How is it different? Are they not on the ice beating the shit out of each other?
Yeah.
I said, I have seen baseball game or highlights where niggas have benches that are cleared and no one goes anywhere. There's no fine. There's no motherfucker. I mean, it might be a fine, but niggas don't get ejected for the season. Nothing. I've seen Nolan Ryan put a nigga in a full headlock and get that nigga the motherfucking 20-piece special. I don't understand it. Go ahead.
Baseball fights actually an actual ass whooping.
Say what?
No, I said rarely do baseball fights actually turn into real ass whoopings. That actually was a real ass.
That was a father-son moment, bro.
Right.
Nolan Ryan was like, I've been here before, nigga. I'm just gonna slide to the side. I'm gonna put your head up under my arm.
Although my favorite baseball fight moment is when Pedro Martinez threw old ass Don Zimmerman the Stokes from the Yankees to the ground. He just kind of like, Hey,
dog, I don't want no. I mean, get out of here, dog. Hey,
watching a 70-year-old ass running at
a
grown ass man.
I think it didn't want even players though. When them 2 niggas hopped up out the stands to try to fight that first baseman and got their asses fucked up.
That was with the Royals.
It's the Royals, yeah. Them niggas hopped out them stands.
Man, the Royals came and beat the brakes off them.
They thought they had the easy one, bro. Them motherfuckers, hey, that bench cleared out so quick. They nigga.
That was the highlight of the whole season.
Nigga, dog, I thought it was the 1960s and niggas was trying to vote the way them motherfuckers feel on them niggas, dog. God damn.
Selma footage?
Are those German Shepherds? All right. We got.
I was gonna guess. I don't know how y'all had a whole conversation about fights and they talk about the Malice and the Palace yet.
Well, I mentioned it. I did mention it, Joe. I mentioned it.
That's crazy.
But we ain't dog, but once again, when it's a black sport, though, when it's a predominantly black sport, criminalization, these niggas is thugs, blah 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 blah. That was my bigger point.
Nigga, they was thugs in the Malice and the Palace, nigga.
Man, fuck
Steven Jackson definitely.
Huh?
Steven Jackson is the one that really set that shit off for real.
Hey, dog.
Ron Artest started this shit for sure. But Steven Jackson is the one that turned it into an actual brawl.
All I'm saying is, don't come to my job and throw shit at me. That's all I'm saying, dog. Don't come to my place of employment and throw shit at me, dog.
Throw shit at me. Yeah.
We all learned about consequences that day.
And see, that was a culmination type thing because the players have been complaining about the way the fans talk to them.
Yeah.
For a long time, you know.
I get it, but it's that ownership.
Yeah.
It's that
I mean, you can't go up there. I'm not saying they should have went there and did that shit. I'm just saying everybody got a breaking point too, especially when they rap real tight like Ron did.
Ron Artest was not. Yeah,
it's one of the things we say. I don't agree, but I understand.
I think Roger said it best in the chat group earlier this week, talking about everybody learned about boundaries that day.
Everybody learned about boundaries and consequences, nigga. Like that bitch with that motherfucking blender, dog. That day we all learned about boundaries and consequences, dog.
And the Mouse and the Palace ain't, and that shit is happening in hockey numerous times.
Yeah,
every game.
Hockey players still run up in the stands and beat a motherfucker's ass. That shit is not uncommon.
But I also think though it's like a lot of people think with these basketball players it's like they on the court, it's basketball, and people don't think basketball is a physical sport until a 7 ass nigga who is 260 pounds is punching you in the goddamn face. That nigga still big. I don't care how slender he looked from motherfucking 20 feet away. And that nigga in your face, like, ooh, he got big quick. And that's what happened.
And they gotta reach for your ass.
Yeah. And you can see it in them white boys' eyes. They was like, damn, he getting bigger. Ooh. His hands big too, mama.
Dude, I think it was Bill Burr made a joke about that shit. And he was like, you know, when the motherfuckers be yelling from the stands, well, come up here then. Well, they came up there.
Hey, bro, like, look, dog. Like I say, I met Eddie George came to Kansas. That was like a long time ago when they played motherfucking Chiefs for a preseason game, dog. I played college football, dog. Eddie George made me feel like a bitch, dog. That nigga is 6'6" at his prime, 6'6", like 6'5", 260 motherfucking pounds, dog. I ain't trying to fight that nigga, dog. Could you? So I can see how a fan in the stands from so far away might be like, man, fuck Eddie George, man, fuck that nigga. When that nigga come through the door, that nigga come through the door at Applebee's and shake your hand, and your hand get engulfed, and you like, ooh, hey, Mr. George.
No, man. A couple years ago, I met Patrick Ewing. This is old ass Patrick Ewing.
Hot knees.
After the NBA. Okay. That nigga got out that limousine. I was like, oh shit.
He's still standing up.
Monster just got.
You like, hey, dog, you like, that nigga still standing up.
That nigga still 7 feet tall and 200. Man, I was like, hey, Mr. Ewing. I was like, we got all respect. I don't like Patrick Ewing, but I wasn't gonna say.
Hey, but like, hey, dog. So, Matt, like, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, niggas be in these stands talking that cash money, and I'm like, okay, keep talking. When this very in shape 260-pound nigga come up in these stands and punch you in the face, nigga, I'm gonna move away. And I'm gonna act like I didn't see nothing.
And watch your ass fall. And then turn my head like ain't shit happened.
And at the Mouse of the Palace, one of them dudes tried to do that. He saw what was coming, but he just not moved fast enough, and he ended up getting the worst of it. That dude that got his ass beat the worst wasn't even the one that started the shit.
Hey man, this your ass with me. Why am I getting it?
Hey, nigga.
Kicking your ass.
Hey, he was just a random nigga on the Steelers team that got pushed as the motherfucking Browns was running out there, nigga. Like, hey, I ain't nothing to do with it. I don't even fuck with Rudolph, nigga. Why y'all pushing me?
Right.
Anyway.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, don't talk shit. Don't cash. Don't write checks your ass in cash.
I just looked over Facebook, nigga. I'm laughing at this fucking meme you put up with the fucking Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, niggas,
I thought I needed to share that with my boys.
Huh? Yeah, dog. Niggas,
I feel like I need to share that with my boys.
Hey,
So I
dog,
put it in the
niggas
chat
praying
group
at Chick-fil-A and motherfuckers getting bust up in the head. And not to get off, I mean, I guess, yeah, about it up, but yeah, the sandwich is okay. I definitely don't think it's worth getting stabbed for.
Hell no.
Or getting
Beat your ass over a chicken sandwich, nigga. Fuck that.
Nah, it's okay. I'm like, it's a good fast food sandwich. I don't know what people want me to do. And also, I hate now that niggas acting like that. Most fast food restaurants in the hood, especially the Chinese spots, ain't got bulletproof glass windows. That's crazy. Niggas acting stupid. The KFC off of 71 been having that bulletproof glass for a minute. But anyway. Whatever. Niggas want to act brand new. Like this football shit. Hey, man, they having hearings for impeachment. Y'all been watching?
Oh, here and there.
Here and there.
A little bit.
Not really. I haven't catching it, but I know that it's on now.
It's on?
Yeah. Like I said, my contention is that the Democrats are fully aware that they cannot convict. Because impeachment and conviction is two different things. People don't always understand that.
Right.
Oh, James,
I think they
want people to be smart,
to
James?
impeach him because they have the majority in the House, but they do not have it in the Senate. And the Republicans are dug in, and they can come with all the evidence in the world, but they're not going to change. They're not going to change the vote and conviction. So the best the Democrats can do is hope that they present enough evidence to the American people that it will severely sway the election when it comes up in 2020, which I think is really their end game at this point, because they're fully aware that what they have is not enough to sway Republicans to vote against it.
No, I agree. But it goes back to what I think like Joe has said numerous times on the podcast where go ahead and go with the motherfucking impeachment hearing so that shit gets put on record. Nothing may happen of it, but that shit needs to go on record.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, he will be the third president to be impeached.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think that in itself is punishment. So, whether he gets removed or not, the American public will have their opportunity to do it in 2020. So,
yeah.
There it is.
I hope. I mean, we'll see. Right now, it's the fucking clown show, and he ain't.
But I mean, just from what you hear, I mean, this is the most unethical, outrageous shit I've heard in a long time. At the same time, all the backdoor, smear campaign, and then because one thing I did hear, like today, with the ambassador that they pushed out. Because she was getting in the way of their deal that they were trying to make with the natural gas companies.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. While she was actually in
this nigga
testifying, and Trump is tweeting in real time.
In real time.
Right. Mm-hmm. And they brought it up during the testimony, like, oh, it seems the president has something to say, basically saying that you're trash. So how does that feel? Does that seem intimidating? Is that discouraging? And how do you think anybody else feels that might be asked to can appear from this?
Well, they talk about that like that's witness tampering.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. So intimidation, that type of thing. I don't know, man.
Well, that and that
nigga, he probably need to put the shovel down. To be honest with you, the nigga, he probably need to put the shovel down. Stop digging.
Keep digging. Keep digging.
He can't help it.
But like we said, he's gotten away. He's gotten away with so much.
It's in his blood to retaliate and talk shit. And he can't help it, man. It's just who he is.
But he's gotten away with
72-year-old white man.
But he's gotten away with so much. It's. I mean, if you think like, as soon as we think this is the thing, this the thing. It's just like the fucking. Fuck a field goal. Fuck the field goal post being removed. We in a whole different arena, a whole different sport with this nigga right now, bro. Like he gets away with so much shit, shit, dog. And what we talk about it.
But the thing is, he's been getting away with all this shit his whole life. So this ain't nothing to him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we just seeing it's just on a different level now. It's not just New York real estate,
bruh.
Or where it's people are being affected or where it's being seen. It's on a national stage, an international stage where everybody is seeing it, and there's real world consequences for everybody.
I mean, it's basically the American presidency, man.
Yeah,
I mean, that he's playing with.
We really have. I mean, we really have went away from defending a president, putting his feet on his desk, wearing a tan suit, to now having to debate how ethical it is for this motherfucker to do what he's doing. How illegal it is doing what the motherfucker he's doing. You know what I'm saying? We like with Barack Obama, we was like having to be like defending this nigga wearing a tan suit. Defending this nigga putting his feet on his own desk. The
selfie stick scandal.
The selfie stick scandal. The motherfucking scandal where they was trying to say that he was looking at this woman's booty walking up the steps. Yeah. Even though he was like, if you play the whole video,
right,
that wasn't even what he was doing. We went from that little tit tack shit to we talking about this nigga saying unless
extortion, obstruction,
grabbing pussy.
Right.
Possibly having a tape with him having bitches pissing on him.
All kind of shit, man.
No, I'm like, where? I feel like
don't forget he had a homeboy convicted today.
Roger Stone.
We can get him, man, motherfuckers in jail.
That Mr. Monopoly looking motherfucker, dog.
And don't forget he had another homeboy running a rapist scheme.
Yeah.
That allegedly Allegedly committed suicide. I say allegedly.
I always say that Jeffrey Epstein was allowed to commit suicide. Like, oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead, kill yourself.
Right. We're going to turn the cameras off and see what you got to
kill yourself.
Yeah,
They provide the rope.
it's crazy. It's just crazy to what the first black president, who for all we know might be the last, who knows, but the first black president, the void that he left, the bullshit that many white Americans and also some niggas have allowed to sit at the White House because of that.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you got other motherfuckers out here blaming him, even though he sat up there and said, this is what's coming. If you niggas sit at home, if you motherfuckers don't vote, if you motherfuckers don't get involved on a local, state level, this is what's coming. Still, people blame him, even though he warned us.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say about that. We know what's coming. It's a lot. It's a lot's gonna happen over the week. Y'all stay glued to your TVs and your updates and all that shit. But as we always say every week, get the fuck out and vote.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Do your due diligence, man.
Start to
get out there, vote.
Vote for everything, nigga. PTA, Cub Scouts. Make it a habit. That way you vote for everything. That way it's kind of a slow build up for state, local, national elections. Get out your ass out there and vote for everything.
I just voted on a street name.
Joe voted on a fucking street name.
Right.
If Joe Jefferson can get out there and vote for a fucking street name, your ass can get out there and vote on the national level, definitely on the state level.
That's a good segue.
Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of a street name.
Right, I thought Roger was going to run with that. He didn't.
That's what I was trying to do. I do the alley. He didn't come with
the fact that Skype is fucking. If y'all would stop talking, the fact that y'all can't see my screen, the segue is pulled up. But I don't know why Skype is hating, but.
Because of Skype.
Yeah, probably. What the fuck is happening? Why are we not playing? Okay.
Every day, Casper
in the background.
I thought that was a porno for a second.
I know. That was
a 90s porno.
Come over, see ass.
That was a 90s porno. That wasn't like today porno.
Garbage.com.
I don't know what's happening.
delivering better sleep to more and more doorsteps.
Hold on. Anyway.
Hey, are you here to fix the plumbing? Oh.
Hey, I heard you need some sausage. Factory. Hold on, I don't know what's happening right now.
Big Daddy.
There's a lot of niggas laying in bed. Sorry about this, y'all. Y'all gotta deal with these niggas.
What are we doing?
Segue.
I came to snake your drain.
Okay, stop.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.